So if you are catching this on replay, I want to go ahead and introduce myself in just a second. Welcome, everybody. Oh, pause. Sorry, I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Oh, crap. I forgot I was listening to a playlist that I can't listen to. Oops. Hopefully you guys are still here. Sorry. I wasn't supposed to listen to that playlist, but that's like one of my favorite songs right now. Thank you. Thank you so much, Connie. Thank you, sis. But if you guys are just hopping on, I'm going to go ahead and start introducing who I am. I'm going to keep it 1,000 with y'all. There are more Waspers nests. So guess what? We have the Wasper Swatter 3000 with us again today. But anyways, it might look a little different to you guys right now. And that is because, thank you for saying happy birthday. But my mom and her Amish friend actually decorated for me because what happened was I woke up this morning and I had some back pain, and her Amish friend found out that it was my birthday. So she got me a birthday card and filled it with money so that I could go to get my back adjustment because they were decorating the back porch for my birthday because they knew that I was going live this evening. So while I was going to get my back adjusted, they were adjusting the back porch for my birthday. But thank you. But anyways, thank you so much for saying happy birthday. My name is Nataushia. I am known as the Seated Cardio Queen. So what we're going to be doing today is Challenge Wednesday. But I know that might sound intimidating, scary. I promise it's going to be super simple, super easy, and super fun. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to have 10 exercises. We are going to do just 10. Generally, we do like 14. But we're only going to do 10 tonight. But it's not a challenge without a challenge, right? Thank you, Mona. Thank you so much. So what we're going to do is we're going to do these 10 exercises for only a minute. Just 1 minute apiece. And then we're going to have a 20-second breather in between each one. Okay? Thank you so much. So we're going to do those 10. I'm going to let you guys know what those are. Then I'm going to show you what they are in that 20-second breather. Now, seated cardio, you can be a beginner, you can be intermediate, you can be going through a recovery injury, whatever. But this is a low-impact cardio routine that you can do sitting in a chair, okay? Oh, yes. There are lots of bees back here. There's literally 2 nests over here. But anyways, thank you guys for being here. I want to let you all know what our routine is tonight, and then I'm going to sit down and we're going to get the party started because I want to get away from the bees. I'm so tired of these stupid bees. But anyways, tonight we are going to start off with a seated jog. Thank you. We're going to start off with a seated jog, go into a jump rope, then battle ropes, reach and step, obliques, under leg jacks, knee slicers, uppercuts, cross punch kicks, and out and ups. Super easy night, right? Super easy. This is going to be a fun Challenge Wednesday, okay? But I'm going to show you guys how to properly sit in a chair. And I will let you all know kind of what we're going to do, how we're going to do it. And it's going to be fun. We're going to have so much fun. Thank you guys so much for working out with me on my birthday. Thank you so much, Christina. Welcome. Yes. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and hit this chair. I'm going to also turn the music down. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm going to keep this in my hand, actually, because they right up in here. And I might be from Kentucky, y'all. I might be from Kentucky, but that don't mean I like bees, because I don't. I don't like bees. I don't like bugs. I don't like none of that stuff, okay? So I do got a fly swatter, but we're calling it the Wasper Swatter 3000 today. All right. So what we're going to do is we are going to sit at the edge of our seat. Now, in doing seated cardio, it's very important that you keep your core tight at all times. And a lot of people don't know what I mean when I say that. So basically, if you have ever taken a selfie and you've sucked your stomach in to look skinny, baby, that's what keeping your core tight is. But what we're also going to do is we're going to focus on trying to keep our back off the back of our chair. Now, I understand in the beginning, when I first started doing seated cardio, I had to rely on the back of my chair because my core was not strong enough to keep me off. But I promise, if you continue to show up, you continue to work out with us, and you continue to do this, your core is going to strengthen. You're going to be able to rely on just your core strength and not the back of your chair anymore. And I promise it is possible. It takes time. This is a journey. But what we're going to do is those 10 exercises. If you cannot finish one of the exercises, what you can do is seated quick feet, which is this number right here, okay? I like to have my arms out in front of me, though, because what that does is it helps engage your abdominal muscles as well. So in the event, in one of the exercises, let's say you can't finish it a solid minute. You can't do reach and step for a solid minute. It happens, and that's okay. That doesn't mean sit and stop. That means find another way to keep your heart rate up and elevated, because what we're doing is a high-intensity interval training exercise routine. We have the 10 exercises at a minute apiece with 20-second breathers in between each one. Y'all might see me freaking out over here. There's freaking wasps still. Cool. Okay? So, whatever. But I'm going to go ahead and get our timer started in just a second. Our first exercise is the seated jog. To do that is this number right here. This is my advanced seated jog, okay? But I understand that can be a challenge starting out, especially coming from over 500 pounds. So if that is the case for you, baby, pay attention to my feet. They're not going to come off the ground. You're going to go pump, 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 pump. This is a modified seated jog, but you pick whatever one you want to do, and we got this, baby, okay? But we have 1 minute seated jog starting now. Let's get it. Try and keep your core nice and tight. Move at your own pace. Y'all might see me swinging the Wasp Water 3000. That's fine. Maybe it'll keep them away. Let's get it. Just a minute. Remember, if you can't do this advanced seated jog, baby, pump, 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 pump. All right. You pick your poison. This is your workout. Well, it's mine, but you're doing it at your own pace. That's what I love about seated cardio. Like, literally, you can be at any skill level and do this. Get it, baby. We got less than 5 seconds. Up next, jump rope. Take that breather. So to do your jump rope, what you're going to do is we have this number right here. Or, guess what? I know this can be a challenge. So we're going to bounce on our tippy toes, babe. Watch this. Ready? Bounce, bounce, bounce. All right. So we are going to knock that exercise out now for 1 minute. Start now. Let's go. Now, y'all might really see me squish a wasp. I've killed 2 wasps already. But you ain't seen it on live. Get it, get it. Now, again, if this is too advanced and too difficult, I understand, baby. Bounce on your tippy toes. Ready? Go. You got this. Up next is battle ropes. Perfect. Take that breather. So to do your battle rope, what you're going to do is this. Edge of your seat, core tight, swing those arms. I don't know if having this in my hand is going to be okay or not. They just up there. They up there. All right, guys. We have battle ropes for 1 minute. Starting now. Let's go. You got it. Look at you go. Keep moving. Keep grooving. Thank you guys for working out on Challenge Wednesday with me. Up next is going to be our reach and step. Yes. Oh. Good job. Take your breather. So to do the reach and step, what you're going to do is literally reach and step. Reach and step, okay? But maybe stepping is a challenge, I understand, okay? So what you can do instead is reach. All right? So you're going to choose one of those two exercises. Go at your own pace. We're going to knock it out for 1 minute, baby. Starting now. Get it. I will say the quicker you try to move in seated cardio, the more it's going to... Hey. Keep moving. It's okay. It's just another beat. I think that the whole entire back porch is just infested. I have pine sawed. I have sprayed. I have knocked wasp nests down. It's just part of it. So y'all just get a little extra entertainment whenever we work out. Perfect. Keep it moving. That's it. Yes, baby. Remember, if stepping is too challenging, reach. Take that breather. It is now time for us to move into our obliques. To do that exercise, I have two options. We have option 1, knee to elbow, or bend. All right, so you're going to choose one of those two. You're going to knock it out for 1 minute. Let's go. Try and keep that core nice and tight, baby. You got it. But welcome to Seated Cardio Challenge Wednesday. I am known as the Seated Cardio Queen, but my real name is Nataushia. I've been doing seated cardio for over 4 years. I've lost over 280 pounds. I'm not weighing in until Monday, though, because today is my birthday, and I did have enchilada rancheras. I had fried ice cream at the Mexican restaurant. I decided to treat myself today. I've lost over 280 pounds, so I'm enjoying my birthday today, and I'll weigh back in on Monday. But thank you guys so much for tuning in and being here. Whew. I do stream live Monday through Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time because I am in Central Kentucky. So I don't know what time zone you're in. Take your breather, but that's where I'm at. Up next is under leg jacks. So how we're going to do that, up, down, okay? But I understand coming from over 500 pounds, I used to not be able to go under my legs. So this right here works. But what you're going to do is focus on keeping that core nice and tight. All right, baby? Let's get it. We got 1 minute. Under leg jacks. Starting. Now let's go. You got it, babe. But I'm simply here to show the world that, you know what? Yes, I can go run if I want to. Yes, I can go to the gym if I want to, if I had the means. But you can literally work out in a kitchen chair anywhere you want to, even on a couch, ottoman, bed, whatever, and still still get in cardio and still lose weight. But what you have to be willing to do is work with it too. You can't do an exercise and still eat the same and expect to lose weight. That's one thing that I've learned in my whole entire weight loss journey. I did have gastric sleeve surgery June 30th of 2021, but I have continued to use my tool to the best of my ability. And then I also have weight loss supplements that I do utilize that help suppress my appetite, burn fat, and detoxify my gut. And let me tell you, it is game changing. Take your breather. I've literally lost 20 pounds in 21 days using this product. Up next, knee slice. Or if that's too difficult, you can do a knee slam. But again, if that's even too difficult, you can go here. All right? Just like that. So we're going to knock that exercise out for 1 minute, starting now. So remember, slice. But again, I get raising our knee when we're first starting out, when we're heavier, is sometimes hard. So slam it, baby. I'm here to show you there are absolutely no excuses. None. And I don't take excuses. I really don't. Unless it is like health related and you can't literally do it because of health reasons. Because I'm here to tell you, I used to not be able to do burpees. So I found a way to do burpees standing up. I learned a way. I know how to do modified push-ups standing up. I know how to do modified mountain climbers. You name it, I can do it because you know what? I didn't want to be over 500 pounds anymore. Buddy, sorry, it was another B. So that's why I do what I do. That's why I show what I show. That's why I work out and share my routines. Because I want to help show the world, take your breather, that it is a possibility. Alexa, play Spotify.
All right, here's Spotify.
Up next is our uppercuts. Okay? We're going to do that exercise. It's pretty simple. It is nice and hot here in Kentucky. Are you ready to kill it? Because it is time for us to knock out our uppercuts, baby. We've got 1 minute of uppercuts starting. No. Now, let's go. Buddy, no. Sorry, it flew in my face. Kind of. I'm trying not to get stung, guys. There's so many waspers back here. But we still working out. I might bring in your... Actually, it's almost time for my birthday for real, guys. I was born at 7:15 p.m. I think that's what time my mom said. She knows. Up next is going to be our cross punch kick. Perfect. Take that breather. So up next, again, cross punch kick. What we're going to do is a cross punch kick or cross punch knee raise or cross punch. Whatever works for you and your skill level is all that I ask of you to do. But give me your best effort, okay? I'm not going to knock whatever it is that you're doing because I know you're trying, okay? But we got 1 minute. Let's kill it. Again, if doing the kick is too much of a challenge for you, baby, cross punch knee raise. But again, if even doing that's too much, I understand. Work your way up. Do a cross punch for right now. All right? Baby, where there's a will, there is a way. Perfect. Yes, yes. Kill it, baby. You got it. You got it. Almost there. Take that breather, baby. So up next is going to be our out and ups. What you're going to do is you're going to start in the center. You're going to go out, in, up, down, okay? So out, in, up, down. You're going to go at your own pace. Focus on getting the exercise down. Repeat, out, in, up, down, out, in, up, down. Get that exercise down. Then speed it up, all right, babe? We got 1 minute right now. Let's kill it. We are done with round 1. This is our final exercise. In round 1 of 3, we got this, baby. We are killing this Challenge Wednesday. How are we feeling? Thank you guys so much for choosing to work out today. Thank you all for working out with me on my birthday. Y'all are the best. Perfect. Almost there. Remember, if you can't finish one of the exercises, go into quick feet. Move your arms. Keep that heart rate up. Take that breather, though. Because at the end of the day, the most important thing is for you to continue to move. I don't care if you do the exercise that we're doing. What I do care about is that you find a way to keep your heart rate up, elevated, and burning calories, because that's the whole goal. That is the goal. I've literally been doing seated cardio for 4 years, and I'm here to tell you it is effective. It does work, but you got to be willing to work too, babe. You got this. We got seated jog. 1 minute. Let's go. Remember, if this advanced version is too difficult for you, baby, pump, pump, pump it up, but keep that core tight, okay? We have jump rope next. Absolutely perfect, guys. Keep moving. Keep grooving. Okay. You got it. That's it. Almost there. Breathe. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you haven't shared this already, please go ahead and hit that share button. Show the world what seated cardio is. Show people that there are other options to exercise. I promise it does work. Been doing it for 4 years. Lost over 280 pounds. I don't come to play. Actually, I do sometimes, but not today. We got 1 minute. Seated jump rope. Starting now. So again, if this advanced seated jump rope is a bit of a challenge, baby, it's okay. It's okay. Bounce on them tippy toes. Bounce, bounce. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yes. See, you can do this. You got this, babe. You might feel like you're alone. You might feel like you don't have a support system. You might feel like you have nowhere that you can turn to find support, baby. It's right here. You landed in the right spot. You sure as heck did. This is the best family in the whole entire world, okay? We have created it. This is a positive, uplifting, empowering, encouraging place. Whether you're on my YouTube, my TikTok, or my Facebook, take a breather. I will not tolerate negativity. I don't tolerate nastiness, because there's enough nastiness in this world. So I like to provide a positive zone. I don't care who you are. I don't care what you do. As long as you have a good heart, good intentions and you are positive and encouraging too, baby, right here you are. You're welcome. All right. But right now we're going to go ahead and knock out our battle ropes. We have 1 minute starting now. Put in that work. Put in that work. And try not to get stung by waspers if y'all working outside too. Get it, baby. Get it. Look at you go. Yes. Move, baby. Move. Look at you groove. I feel like I'm milking a cow, but that's okay. Perfect. Almost there. Take your breather, baby. Awesome work. Awesome, awesome work. I know your arms is getting tired. I know you're hot. You're tired. But you are dominating, and we're going to finish strong, okay? Pace yourself. Up next is the reach and step, okay? Making sure my crayon's still on here. My long distance Nana sent me this, and I love it. It's like there's no more perfect day to wear it than my birthday. But let's knock out our reach and step, baby. We got 1 minute. Let's go. Perfect. Yes. Put in that work. Extend that oblique. Oh, yeah. Yes. Up next is obliques. Remember, if stepping is a challenge, reach, baby. All right? I promise seated cardio is for everybody. I do make all-inclusive routines, so that means we're seated the entire time. All right? Take your breather, baby. We are almost done with round two of 3. Y'all are massively killing this routine tonight. All right, loves. Oblique time. Let's kill it. Try and keep your core tight. Again, if you don't know what I mean when I say keeping that core tight, it's like you're sucking your belly in, taking a selfie, trying to look skinny. I know you know what I mean, babe. I know you know what I mean. Awesome work. Awesome, awesome work, baby. Yes. Perfect. Good job. Keep moving. Take your breather now. Up next is under leg jacks. Make sure you guys are staying nice and hydrated too, okay? All right, guys, it's almost time. Let's kill it. We have 1 minute under leg jacks starting now. That's it. Oh, yeah. Remember, if you can't go all the way under your legs, I understand. Because, again, coming from over 500 pounds, I know what it's like to struggle. I do. So that's why I love showing the world, guess what? There's other ways to do it just to start out. Like there's other things you can do in the beginning to work your way up to the advanced stuff. I promise you can do it. I can do real burpees now, guys. Real ones. Like ground to the floor. They may not be perfect. Like I may go to the army and be like, yep, here's my burpee. And they're going to be like, nah, girl. Ain't no burpee. I also ain't no army girl. Because I ain't got the body for that. But I can say I've lost 280 plus pounds at this point. Take your breather. And it's possible to improve what you can do. But we have our knee slice or slam next. We are almost done with our second round, y'all. And I got a hiccup from drinking my Gatorade Zero too fast. Woo! Let's do our knee slice or slam, baby. Let's go. But again, I understand coming from heavier sizes, raising our knee can be a challenge when we're exercising, right? Absolutely. So guess what? No excuse. You can still do the exercise, but in a different way. Maybe this is still too difficult. So you know what? Go right here. Keep that core tight. Baby, exercise is absolutely accessible to anybody willing to do a modification. I've always been an athlete. I've always been overweight. But I can remember being told you're not getting the benefit of the exercise because you're not doing it properly. But I'm here to tell you, if somebody ain't never been over 500 plus pounds and exercised at that weight, they don't know what it feels like. I do. Guess what? I've lost over 280 pounds, and I'm here to tell you right now, keep making the baby movements. Take your breather. And I promise all of those little baby steps that you're taking to get to that advanced level, that's what's going to get you there. Because you know what? I know that we can't come out guns a-blazing and go run a marathon right off. You have to work your way up. And that's what exercise is. You can't just come out and be like, I'm going to do 150 burpees right off. You've got to learn the steps to get there. And this is a perfect starting point. Or if you're going through an injury, this is a great thing to do too. But right now, we got uppercuts. Let's kill it. But I was a college athlete. I did track and field. I was not a runner. Because when I was in college, and right after, that's when I got to be over 500 plus pounds. Because I only competed until like my sophomore year because I didn't make smart decisions like most college kids. I learned my lesson though, and that's fine. But I also remember what it's like to be an athlete. I remember the routines. I remember all of the things that we had to do. So I just simply implemented what I learned over the years into this. But I fell into seated cardio simply because I injured my left ankle after losing 200 pounds. And I knew that if I wanted to continue my weight loss journey, I needed cardio. But cardio was out of question because my ankle was jacked up. So guess what? I checked YouTube, TikTok, and Google Take Your Breather. And that's where I found a bunch of seated exercises. I was like, all right, bet. All right. So then I started to compile these exercise routines for myself to get myself through my journey. Well, then people were like, oh my gosh, maybe you should do live streams with this. Here I am 4 years later. Homie, stay over there. Stay over there. Okay. Maybe I can be a whisper whisperer. But right now we're going to do cross punch kicks. All right. I don't want to be a whisperer. If I do, I'm going to whisper them to go away forever. All right, loves. We got 1 minute. Cross punch kick. Let's go. Hey. Get it, baby. Now remember, if kick-in is a challenge, cross punch, knee raise. Okay, but you're keeping that core tight. Now, if this is still a bit of a challenge right now, that doesn't mean you can't do a cross punch. Again, focus on keeping your core tight. All right, but I do stream live Monday through Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, unless I do state otherwise. And what I usually do is I will post on my Facebook account. I'll screenshot it. I'll post it on my story on TikTok and on my wall just to kind of let y'all know what's up. But I do stream live on Facebook, TikTok, and YouTube at the exact same time. So if I'm ever not live, we got live recordings, baby. You can still work out. Take your breather. Up next, out and ups. And then we're going to move into our third and final round. We will be doing seated stretches. So don't freak out, babe. Don't freak out, okay? But right now, it is going to be time for us to knock out our out and ups again. Repeat. Out, in, up, down. Get the exercise down. Then focus on your speed, okay? Let's get it. We have 1 minute. Start now. Out, in, up, down. Out, in, up, down. All right? At your own pace. This is our last exercise in round 2 of 3. Sorry, I had a skeeter on my ankle, and I don't want no skeeter bites. And again, if there is an exercise you can't finish, go into quick feet. Do what you need to do. Keep moving, though. Don't stop. Maybe quick feet's challenging. Go into battle ropes. Move your arms. Be a little person that stands in front of the car dealerships, those little balloon guys. Take your breather. I don't know what they're called, but those little dudes that they have the little stuff, the air that flies in them, and they just swell their arms. Because at the end of the day, all I want you to do is have your heart rate up and elevated. You don't have to do exactly the exercise that I'm doing, because I know some of them can be challenging, especially if you're just starting out, but there's no excuse. And I know that you can do so much more than what you realize, babe. Like, you are so much stronger than what you know. But let's jog. We have 1 minute, seated jog, starting now. Put in that work, baby. Let's go. Well, welcome to Challenge Wednesday with the Seated Cardio Queen. If you're just tuning in, I am Nataushia. I'm from Central Kentucky. I've been doing this roughly for like 4 years. Simply all because I injured my left ankle. But let's get it. Jump rope is next. Keep moving, keep moving. Hit that share button if you haven't already. Thank you. Almost there. Breathe. But I like to do my inclusive routines because I also know exactly what it feels like not to be included. I know what it feels like to be the last person picked on a team because of my size. And my whole thing is I don't want anyone to feel like they don't belong here. Unless you got a nasty, negative attitude. Bye, Nancy. Okay. But let's do these jump ropes, baby. We got 1 minute. Starting now. Let's go. But I'm only here to try and help change lives of other people. Because I know what it's like to sit on furniture and break it because I'm so big. I know what it's like to go to my favorite Mexican restaurant and have to ask for a wooden chair to sit on out on the patio because I can't squeeze my fat self into a patio chair, because if I do, I'm going to lose circulation in my legs. I'm going to end up bruised. I'm going to be miserable. Get stuck. I've broke plenty of plastic chairs like that. There's so many things that I've done in my lifetime, and I want to show the world, guess what? There is a way out. It's not easy. It does get easier. But I'm here to tell you right now, you can do it. I promise. We can do it together, baby. But next is battle ropes. Take that breather. But I will let you guys know I have always lived a low-carb lifestyle simply because I do have polycystic ovarian syndrome, and I am insulin resistant. And I got the Wasper Swatter 3000, so just bear with me, because if homie flies over here, he's a goner. But we're going to go ahead and knock out our battle ropes. We got 1 minute, starting now. But I do allow myself between 60 and 100 grams of protein every day when I'm strict. Today I'm not strict. It's my birthday. I'm treating myself. I allow myself around 50 net carbs. The way you figure out your net carbs, you take your carbohydrates, subtract your dietary fiber, add your sugar, subtract your allulose or sugar alcohols, whatever. And that's how you're going to get your net carbs, okay? And then I allow myself around 28 grams of actual sugar a day. That's what I've lived on. I don't track my calories. I don't track my sodium. I don't track anything but the three things that I said, because having PCOS and being insulin resistant means my body will not break down carbohydrates like a normal person's body will. So that's, again, why I'm not going to weigh in until Monday, because I had fried ice cream. I had cheese enchiladas, take your breather. And I decided to have a snack when I came home, and I had a mini bag of pretzels. I don't eat like that because I know my body will not process it the way that it needs to. But today is my birthday, and today I'm eating what I want to eat. And then I will get back on track, and I'll weigh back in on Monday. Today's my cheat day or treat day, however you want to say it. I've lost over 280 pounds, so I'm doing what I want to do because I know that I have the mental capacity and ability to get back where I need to go. But right now it is time for us to do a reach and step, baby. We have 1 minute starting now. But I'm not here to tell you, you know what? If you are not strong enough mentally yet to be able to handle that, don't do what I'm doing. Guys, I am like almost 4 years into my journey at this point. And I'm at a mental space I can handle what I'm doing because I have strengthened that. And I understand it's not easy. And I know people will look at you and be like, oh, well, it's just one bite. It won't hurt you. Guess what? If it's like chips and you're addicted to chips, that one bite can lead to you eating 1, 2, 3 bags easily. So if someone doesn't understand a weight loss journey or your struggle, don't listen, babe. I know it sucks sometimes, but I'm here to tell you the more you choose yourself, the easier it will become. I promise. And if you feel like you're struggling and you need somebody, baby, hey bestie, hey sis, I got you. Take your breather. Because guess what? When I say I'm here to try and help as many people as I possibly can, I genuinely mean that. Because I know what it's like to be able to take my first flight because I lost 150 pounds. I couldn't even fly to spread my dad's ashes to Wyoming because that's where my father passed away back in September of 2017. I was so fat, I couldn't fly on an airplane, and my family had to rent a minivan from Kentucky and drive all the way to Wyoming to spread my daddy's ashes because I was too fat. But right now, we're going to do our obliques. We have 30 seconds, 1 minute, starting now. But I know what it's like to fight to have to save my life. Yes, I had gastric sleeve surgery, but just because you have surgery does not make you inadequate. It doesn't mean that you took the easy way out, because there's nothing about surgery easy, but it is a tool that if you don't use it correctly, you'll gain your weight back. So if you think surgery is the easy way out, baby, it ain't. And don't come at me saying that it is, because there's nothing easy about weight loss surgery at all. You have to be willing to work your tool, just like if you do keto, if you do paleo, you do Weight Watchers, Jenny Craig, whatever. If you don't work those programs the way that you're supposed to, it's not going to work for you. It's all a tool. And how you use your tools is going to determine how successful your building is. Take your breather. But your building is you. And you deserve to be strong because you're already stronger than what you realize. You are really so strong, and you doubt yourself so much because guess what? I I never dreamed that I would be right here where I'm at right now. I feel like I've been through heck and back. But I would do it all over again because guess what? Right now, this is where I'm supposed to be. Just like this is where you're supposed to be right now. So let's kill it, babe. We have got 100 leg jacks for 1 minute. Starting now. Let's go, babe. But know that you have a place. You belong. Most of all, though, babe, you matter. And you've always mattered. I know maybe you've been made fun of your entire life. Maybe people have told you ain't going to amount to anything. Maybe you've been looked at and said, oh, you're so beautiful in the face. Why don't you lose some weight? And I bet you'll have every man flocking to you or woman. I cannot tell you how many times I was told that one. Cannot. But guess what? Your size should never, ever dictate your worth. Though a lot of times we allow people's perception of our physical appearance to help determine how we feel about ourselves. Baby, you are more than enough. You've always been enough. No matter what size you are, I mean it. I believe in you. And I know that you can do this because I've been at rock bottom. I literally started my journey essentially, take your breather, with no support. But over time, I continue to do what I wanted to do for myself. And I feel like now I almost essentially have the world with me. And now the people that weren't supporting me, they're here. Because now they get it. They understand. They see it. Some people still don't, and that's okay. That is their loss. But at the end of the day, I'm here to tell you right now, baby, keep pushing. You've got this. All right? But right now, let's go ahead and do our knee slicer, babe. We got 1 minute, knee slice or slam. Start now. Let's kill it. But I remember when I first started exercising, I couldn't lift my knee all the way up like this. I maybe did this. So I'm here to tell you right now, the more you do it, it's just like basketball, football, softball, volleyball, whatever sport. Baby, the more you practice, the more you show up, the better you get. So maybe you feel like you're not doing enough right now, but guess what? You are, because it's your best. And your best is all that you have to do to continue to grow and get better and stronger. You can do it. Keep choosing you. Keep showing up. Prove all of the naysayers wrong. You got it this time. I want you to see what it's like for once not to give up on yourself. You can do it. Woo! Yes, baby. Take your breather. Awesome job. Woo! Uppercuts are next. How y'all feeling? Y'all make me so proud. Do you know that? If ain't nobody told you today, you are beautiful, you are handsome, you are amazing, you are so wonderful, but most of all, baby, you are loved. And you are welcome here. Let's do these uppercuts, my loves. We've got 1 minute. Uppercuts. Starting. Now, let's go. But I feel like literally I've had every single thing slammed in my face. I have every reason in the world that I could give up. Choose not to ever go live again and just crawl in a hole and go away. But I'm not a quitter. And I know for a fact you're not a quitter either, or you would not be here right now. Let's do this together, because I know we can do it. Most of all, I know you can do it. I know you doubt yourself, though. I know you're scared. Maybe you feel like you're not going to make it again, but guess what? The only time you're not going to make it again is when you totally give up. You got this. Keep pushing, or keep punching, or uppercutting. Whatever you want to call it. But we got this. I promise, babe. Take a breather. Awesome work tonight, guys. We got 2 exercises, then we stretch it, baby. All right, my love bugs. Time to do a cross punch kicks. We got 1 minute. Cross punch kick. Start in now. Now, again, if this is difficult, guess what? Cross punch, knee up, baby. Or cross punch. And I just want to say, I am the birthday queen. I don't get older, baby. I level up. That's what my shirt says, just so y'all know. I think it's absolutely perfect. And again, if this is too challenging, maybe go into quick feet. Go into battle ropes. But don't stop moving. Not till I say breathe, baby. And we almost there. Take your breather. Out and ups are next. How y'all feeling? I'm feeling great, personally. But welcome to Seated Cardio Challenge Wednesday with the Seated Cardio Queen. It's time to do our out and ups, baby. We got 1 minute starting now. So out, in, up, down, out, in, up, down. Let's get it. Now we are going to go into stretching after this. Still completely seated. But I understand that not everybody has mobility to like stand for long periods of time, things of that nature. So that's why I keep all-inclusive routines. Now on Mondays, I do fully modified exercises. There's a lot of Mondays now where I'm utilizing Monday for no leg engagement because I know that I have some friends. I'm just going to call y'all family. But I got family members that sometimes cannot use their legs at all. Whether they're confined in wheelchairs, whatever their situation may be. So guess what? I want to make sure everybody that wants to exercise can. All right? Take that breather. Catch your breath for a second. But I'm not a personal trainer. But what I am is literally somebody that's lost over 280 pounds, injured my left ankle, and I created these routines. And I've continued to do this because I want to help other people. Because I know that this is something that can be done and can and does and is changing lives. But what we're going to do right now, stretch our arms. We're going to go on ahead and pull our left arm across our body like so. All right. But I love doing what I do. Again, I'm not a personal trainer. I am a former collegiate athlete. I'm somebody that's lost over 280 pounds. I live a low-carb, high-protein, low-sugar lifestyle. That's all that I track. Let's switch sides, right arm across our body. I did have gastric sleeve surgery June 30th of 2021. That within itself is a whole story because I literally had to do all the footwork. My surgeon's office refused to do anything for me. I was denied clear up until the day that I went in for my surgery. My surgeon actually will not even talk to me now, which is crazy, but it is what it is. But we're going to pull our left arm now behind our head, okay? So shake this out. Like, if you cannot pull your arm in behind your head like this, what you can do, interlock your hands like so. Pull it in behind your head, whichever way you need to, okay? Now, the only reason why I show that is because when I was heavier, I couldn't do this, all right? So whichever way works for you is going to work for me. But I don't know. Like, I remember literally being told, because my insurance coverage ended within basically 30 days of me getting originally qualified. Let's switch sides. And, like, what happened is my surgeon's office literally told me, like, hey, all right, go ahead and pull your arm behind your head. But my surgeon's office literally told me, like, hey, you can't have the procedure. Your insurance coverage is up. So guess what? I had to cancel my Florida vacation, and I had to stay back, and I scheduled my cardiac clearance, my psychiatric clearance, my EGD, all of that stuff. I had everything scheduled, including my surgery. My surgeon didn't even know that my surgery was scheduled. I went in for let's bring our arms down. Right leg out in front of you, toes facing the sky. We're going to walk our way down our right leg to stretch out the back of our right thigh. All right, let's go. Take it as low as you can handle. But I went in for like my 2-year follow-up, and my surgeon literally looked me in the face and said, I never thought you were going to lose weight. Look at me now, guys. I love to be able to prove individuals wrong. I love to be able to be like, look at me now, baby. Let's switch sides. Because all of my life, I've been told, you're not going to amount to things. You can't do this. Like, I remember playing basketball and literally being told, you're not allowed to play because you're too fat. Literally. And we were up by like a crap ton of points. And I was looked in the face, tears in my eyes, and told, you can't play because you're too fat. Let's come up. We're going to take a breather. We're going to inhale up through our nose. Hold our breath right here. Exhale out down through our mouth. All right, we're going to do 3 of these. All right. But what you're going to do is you're going to control your own breathing, okay? So let's go. One. 2. 3. But I was literally looked at in the eyes and told, you're too big to play. Like, I think I was like 270 pounds at the time, but I literally stopped growing in the 6th grade, guys. I've been 5'10.5" since the 6th grade. So I've always been a big girl. I weigh less now than what I did when I was in middle school and high school. But the fact is I've always been a strong, overweight, heavy female. But I could get up and I could do things that people couldn't do. Like, people would be literally surprised that I could do what I could do. But I literally would have coaches look at me and be like, you're too fat to play. Like, I was told that that's why I wasn't allowed to play. So it's like, I know what it's like to feel excluded. I know what it's like to be looked at and told, like, hey, you're not going to be able to do this, this, and that based on your size. So that's why I come and I do what I do, because guess what? I'm not going to do that to anybody else because I know what it feels like. And it's not fun to be looked at and told, like, hey, you're not going to do this because of your size. I'm here to tell you right now, I don't care what size you are. You can do this. Period. Hey, baby. Hey, Makita. Thank you, Karen. All right. YouTube, I am going to go ahead and end this live stream just so that people, when they watch it, they won't have to hear all my jabbering, okay? You guys have a blessed and wonderful night, and thank you for bringing in my birthday with me, okay? Bye for now. I'm coming, y'all. Because I